This is the royal icing recipe that helped me get rid of my car payments. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Sarah, and 6 years ago I started a home cookie decorating business that helped me and my husband pay off our consumer debt, part of which was my car. And this royal icing recipe that I use to decorate sugar cookies, usually I thin it with water, but I forgot to get my water before I stepped on screen today. So I'll have to show you my mixing method in another video. But this royal icing is the one that I've used for years to make my decorated sugar cookies, and it has not failed me yet. My friend Casey from the Cutter Shop Sweet Silhouettes shared this on her Instagram stories a few years ago. The ingredients are so simple. It's just meringue powder, powdered sugar, and water. But it is the process that makes this recipe so special and so perfect for cookie decorating. And the biggest part of that process is the KitchenAid mixer. I'm obsessed with my KitchenAid. I have actually burned through, I'm ashamed to say this, I've burned through like 3 KitchenAid mixers because I use them so much for the cookie dough recipe and the royal icing recipe. So it's so worth it because you really do need the power of a KitchenAid or a similar stand mixer to really fluff the royal icing and get it to that beautiful cloud-like consistency. So I've got my mixer fitted with a paddle attachment, and I've got 3/4 cup of warm water. That goes in first, and then we use our meringue powder. This comes from the baking section of your local supermarket or hobby store, or you can order it online. And I've linked that, all that's in my Amazon storefront. And I'm gonna add 5 tablespoons right in there with the water. Give them a little shake to level them off. They're not heaping tablespoons. I've lost count. I think this is 5. Sure. Now I'm gonna lower that down and we're gonna mix it for just a second on low just to get it to bubble. This thing's gotta be plugged in. Don't tell me I burn up another one. Just a couple seconds to get it looking bubbly and frothy. Then we're going in with, is this 2 pounds or a pound? I always forget if a bag is 2 pounds or a pound. It's 2 pounds. Thank you, Piggly Wiggly powdered sugar bag. We're just going to cut the top off and pour this straight in. I used to sift my powdered sugar. I don't anymore. Don't tell anybody, but I don't. If y'all ain't figured it out yet, I'm not a neat and tidy cook. It's just not in me. So we're going to turn this on and mix it just until it comes together and creates a kind of like thick honey consistency, is the way Casey described it in her original Instagram post or story. And then when it gets to that point, we're going to crank this mixer up on high and we're going to let it mix for about 4 minutes until it's beautiful and fluffy. Let me show you. 4 minutes has passed and here we have it, this beautiful, fluffy, cloud-like icing that helped me pay off my car. And I will be happy to make a video on my SG scoop method that I use to add water to this and mix it to the right consistency for piping and flooding decorated sugar cookies. I teach that inside the cookie classroom. It uses like a little ice cream scoop and takes the guesswork out of mixing to consistency. So I'll make a video about that soon. Come back for that. Be sure to follow along so you don't miss it.